How did I get that client? How many times did I touch that person? And how many other people did I touch? How many no's did I get before I got the yes? Hope is not a strategy. Like, I hope I'm going to do well. I hope I'm going to get this seller under contract. I hope I'm going to get this buyer. I hope I'm going to get 10 more contracts today. So I wanted to break that down with you guys. When you think of the word hope, where's the power in that word?
Well, it's better than I can't.
It is better than I can't.
It is positive. It is aspirational.
It is positive. But if you're hoping, where's the power? Who has the power? Do you have the power?
No.
No. That's a horrible thing to say. There's no power in hope. There is power in hope. You have to have the hope to be able to move forward. But the hope, the hope is you're giving your power away. So hope is not a strategy. I love to live in the world of hope. I hope that the crisis in the Middle East right now, Griffin gets home safe when he comes to visit. I hope that Chloe has a great day. Those are all positive things. You're sending out positive into the world. Using that as a business strategy is not going to work. Hey, I'm Robin Mann, and I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in the business 8.5 years, and I do about 25 million as a solo agent, and that translates to around 60 deals or so. I've closed a home a week every week since 2016, and no paid ads, all organic networking via door knocking, Facebook. Those are the big ones, referrals. So hope and pray. You can send out positive vibes. You can send out energy. It cannot be your business strategy. It can be a portion. It can be that you're a positive person, right? I do think you've got to put some action into it. So hope is not a strategy. We have October, November, December. We got 3 months left before we're hitting 2024. So we're at 3.5 months before the end of the year. Has anybody looked back at your January 1st goals? Or if you didn't make them until June, has anybody looked at their 2023 goals and kind of assessed where are you? And if you didn't write down goals, I'm sure in your brain you thought, well, by this time I'm going to be XYZ, right? So where are you and what are you doing to either celebrate that you're there or that you've made phenomenal progress, or to say, hey, I've still got 2.5 months. I had a goal of selling less real estate, dealing more with coaching. So that's why I've been doing this call since December last year. And then also I had a goal to have more people in my organization. I've got more people in my organization. So those are wins. Am I at the goal I wanted? No. Have I been doing the work? No. Right? I've kind of been doing the work, but not really. I've talked about leading a coaching, like I'm going to do group coaching. I'm going to do one-on-one coaching. I've done it a little bit, but I haven't really launched it and gone all in. Why? Fear of failure, imposter syndrome. Ooh, what if they actually come? Oh, Lord. So what can you do? I do think it's a numbers game for myself, for you all. It's a numbers game. Well, when I did blood sales, I told you all about that. Converted. So my job was to convert people from whole blood to platelets. My job was to book 5 appointments a week. I was booking 5 appointments a day. People were like, what the hell, what are you doing? I was doing the numbers. The people beside me were doing 10 calls a day. Okay, well, they might get an appointment. I was doing 100 calls a day. I was pounding them out. Boom, 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 boom. Because I knew for every sale I got a bonus. Boom, 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 every appointment. So same thing when I started real estate. I was working a full-time job, 9 to 5, not real estate. I had to work in the morning and at lunch and at dinner and in the evening on the weekends. I had to still figure out time with my kids and my husband. I did my numbers. When I took the time to do the work, I did it with tunnel vision and I pounded the numbers. And that's how I got 9 deals in 9 months. And then I was able to quit my job. It's a numbers game, you guys. If you'll just batten down and do the numbers, even if after this call, you don't do anything. You just say, you know what, I'm going to make the calls today. Or I'm going to send the emails or the text or the Facebook messages. I'm going to do this today for 1 solid hour. Start with baby steps. 1 solid hour. So this is where it's important to have a database, to have a CRM where you're tracking. So let's look at your stuff. He said, all right, you had this one closing. How many times did you go out with that person? I'm like 10 times. How much did you talk to them before you went to before you started going out with them 4 times. Okay, 14 touches, right? So 14 touches, and then we finally closed. So that tells me that once I get a client, I need to count on 20 touches, right? All right, let's go back. How did I get that client? How many times did I touch that person? And how many other people did I touch? How many no's did I get before I got the yes? That's why I love the tally sheet. I talked to you guys about, you get 100 no's. When you get the yes, start over. When you get 100 no's, you're like, yeah, I did it. But most likely you're going to get to like 24 and you're going to be like, dang, I got a yes, right? So that tells you, let's say that 24 is your number, that after 24 touches out in the world, and a touch is anything you want it to be. It's an in-person, it's a text, it's a call, it's an email, it's a Facebook comment, it's a Facebook message, it's an Instagram comment, it's an Instagram message. Look at how many of those things you're doing a day. It might be that right now your numbers are not good. You might be doing 200 touches, and that's still good. But you're doing 200 touches before you get 1 client. Okay, well then there's your math. You want 1 client for the month of November? All right. What 200 people are you touching between now and then? And it all depends on your conversion rate. I might touch 5 and convert. I might touch 500 and convert. But I have to know that, because then it's not this nebulous that you're like, oh, well, I've just talked to all these people. I was in Las Vegas last week. Depressing in my world. I don't like, I love outdoor Las Vegas. I despise the casinos. Okay, despise them. I think they're disgusting. They're dirty. They're dark. You don't even know when it's daytime. You don't even know that there is an outside, like you're in a foreign world. That's how I respond to it. Those people, I would leave for the conference at 8:30. There'd be somebody at a slot machine, pushing the button, pushing the button, pushing the button. I'd come back at 8 o'clock at night. They'd still be sitting there pushing the button. Now, some people are like, well, they're fucking idiots. They're going to sit there for 12 hours and push a button. Yes, but they sit there for 12 hours and 2 minutes. They're coming home. It's a numbers game. I don't even know slot machines, but I know that it's a numbers game. You might put in 1,000 to win 10,000, but you're going to win. You're going to hit if you dedicate the time. Who knows that to be true? I don't even know anything about poker or slots, right? But I know that to be true. Same exact thing. You will do the numbers. Do the trunk or treat. Do the donation drive. Do the messages on Facebook. Do the messages on Instagram. Do the touches on Instagram. Do the touches on Facebook. Do the touches on Snapchat, on LinkedIn, on TikTok. Comment on people's stuff. And put your stuff out there. And the numbers will come to you. What if she had instantly gone and said, I'm doing 200?
Oh no.
What could have happened?
Broke my back.
That hurt.
Injured, right? Same exact thing. I can go all in. I can buy 1,400 leads and convert them. And then I've got 500 people that need to do closings. And what the hell am I going to do? I'm going to crash and burn. Even with phenomenal GCs like Barb and Natalia and Nicole, I'm going to crash and burn. You can't do it fast, right? You got to do the work. So also, did she say, when she was talking about powerlifting, did she say she ran on Mondays and swam on Tuesdays, and then she powerlifted on Wednesdays, and then she ran on Wednesdays or Thursdays, and then she swam on Tuesdays, and then she powerlifted on Saturday? Did she say that? Did she say she did 3 different things to hit her goal? No. What did she do?
Focus on the one thing.
Jim's favorite saying, follow one course until successful. Every day she said, I'm pulling this, adding 10 pounds, pulling this. She may do reps, some little reps to bump her up. She's adding another pound, boom, 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 right? You build. Same exact thing for real estate. You have to build. You can't bloom every day, right? A flower doesn't become a seed and then go, it grows. And it's underground growing. And then all of a sudden it peeks out and it's like, hey, I'm here. And then it grows bigger. And then if all conditions are right, it comes and blooms. And then hopefully it takes its little seeds and goes and spreads more, right? Sometimes things happen, it doesn't bloom. So you plant another seed. So hope is not a strategy. You got to think of it being a numbers game. It's about repetition. It's about boring. It's about embracing the suck. It's about making the suck not suck, right? Make it a game. Get your 100 no's. It's so great to meet new people and learn about them. Like, it enhances your world and it enhances their world. So you just got to go do it. All right. All right. If you need something, go to my Instagram, to my Stand Store link. It's all there. And we're just going to keep growing together. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.